the art that is in this video in the thumbnail and on screen right now. My beloved artist named Bip, and you can find her email and her signature on the card and in the thumbnail. If you'd like to commission her, you can. And yeah, I just want to say that she made the thumbnail, as well as I'm working with other artists that are making other thumbnails for me and other art that will be in the video, either to the side, be it logos, or they're also like what is on screen now will be on the side of the video that the artists that made the thumbnail or art contributing. Oh my god, I'm getting all of this. Basically, they'll be credited throughout the video and in the video and on the thumbnail. So yeah, go check them out. Okay, bye. Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary individuals, and anyone and everyone who defenses otherwise and or in between. Fable here, and welcome to Pokemon Ultralite. Now, on my very small, older channel, I did cover this game a few times. It's something that I wanted to revisit, as I already had some art made for it. Peep the Ultralite Rainbow logo. As well as some thumbnails, which you will see in the coming videos. I'm also very excited about that and very happy about that. Thank you, Bip, for the thumbnail work, and she was also credited at the beginning of this video, as well as in the little card down below you can see. And yeah, we are going to diverge into an adventure in ultra space, set, I believe, 300 years. A prequel to the canonical events in Pokemon Sun and Moon main series. As credited at the beginning of this video on screen, this game was created by KennyCatches. I don't believe I'm going to say this right, so forgive me. Devs Saucecoie? Saucecoie? I think that's either Saucecoie or Saucecoie. Something like that. Saucecoie, Vendily, TheDogDad, and KennyCatches, thank you for this amazing experience. Ultra Megapolis. Megalo Tower in the Light Hub. There you are. I was getting tired of waiting for you. And you must be the new Light Squad recruit, number 800. I am Commander Black. He will follow my orders and report to me. Meet me in my office. It's the first door left, on the 49th floor. Time is a precious resource, recruit, so be there immediately. But of course, being this is a new playthrough on a different channel, I wanted to get as much new footage explaining the lore a bit of the universe as much as I can. So that's why I'm going around talking, interacting with things, seeing if I can find any secrets I may have missed. And for those interested in lore-based things. You might notice in the video I bump into things or like trying to like interact with like walls and stuff, or I'm facing certain things like trash cans. I'm so used to more so like adventure-esque / survival-esque Pokemon games in the more traditional sense, where they have hidden items. I don't think there's any hidden items at all in this game, and that kind of made me like, huh. For example, in the commander's room, I would have completely like thought, okay, he has to have something in his trash can. But he didn't, and I'm like, like you can't read the books. There's not really many interactables other than like the core features of the game, which isn't really a criticism because again, not every game needs that. But it might build to world building. Like if you could find like spare files around the facility. Then again, I'm not very far into the game at all. My old videos, I had only played, I believe, like I said, up to 2 or so hours. So maybe there are interactables, old files I can find, maybe something I can read on a computer at some point. I am nowhere near finished with the game. Nor I don't think it technically doesn't even have a finish because it's a roguelite, but it's like a continuous roguelite. But I'm curious, and I'm commenting on it now because there's hopefully something that alludes to the lore more. And I'm excited to learn about it. But in the early game, it would be interesting if you could be caught snooping in the commander's office. And if something could come of that, like a lore or a type of dialogue-based choice outcome, I think that would be very interesting. Right. Let me give you a brief overview of the Light Squad. There have been a presence of unusually aggressive Ultra Beast in Ultra Space as of recent. We have formed the Light Division to tackle this issue. As a Light Squad recruit, you will travel to the different Ultra Dimensions and restore the balance of Ultra Space. Firstly, choose your preferred mount. These beasts can help you explore Ultra Space. Under no circumstance should you use them for battles. Even the most minor of injuries can prevent them from conjuring Ultra wormholes. I don't have to tell you what would ensue were that to happen, right? Just know we will spare no search party to look for you if you go missing. Now, pick already. Your choices are between Solgaleo and Lunala. Good. With your suit and mount, you're all set to begin the mission immediately. Meet me at the back of the mission room to start your first assignment. Hello there. You must be the new recruit. I'm Recruit 789. I started only a few days ago. Are you about to begin your first mission? I'll give you a few tips. Commander Black isn't very good at explaining everything. The light missions can be very dangerous if you aren't prepared well. Fortunately, the Ultra Recon Squad provides us with Pokemon to help us fight against the dangers. However, we do have to return the Pokemon once the mission ends. There's also support Pokemon and artifacts that will greatly benefit you, though. You'll understand them more once you're out there. Oh, yes, and I almost forgot. Unfortunately, items and money you collect on missions have to be relinquished. They go to the Ultra Recon Squad as part of the upgrades program. Upgrades can be bought using light coins, which you'll earn after each mission based on how well you performed. Having lots of them is the key to succeeding out there. The various benefits of upgrades are all sourced from the assets Light Squad members collect during their missions. Here, take 5 light coins to get started. Follow me! This is where you obtain mission upgrades. Go ahead and buy a healing upgrade. Awesome! Now you'll start each mission with a free super potion and revive. Isn't that neat? Commander! I was just explaining some things to our new recruit. And what part of that was written on the mission brief I gave you? 790. Stop lollygagging and enter that ultra wormhole already. It's 789, sir. But no, you're right. I'm sorry, Commander. I won't let you down again. Remember, 800, I don't enjoy wasted time. Maybe I ought to put you recruits through a boot camp. Maybe then you all wouldn't be so unsubordinated. Come on, let's go. This is the Ultra Wormhole, through which light missions are initiated. Your mount has been trained to detect aggressive Ultra Beast, and will automatically guide you to your destination. For your first assignment, simply find an Ultra Beast and defeat it. This light communicator is used to communicate with other Light Squad members. I assigned someone to guide you on your first mission. Remember, not to disappoint. This is my golden rule. Hello there. Oh my goodness, I feel so silly. Tell me what you think about the loading screens. I want to incorporate them more when I have either dialogue that goes beyond or underneath the allotted specific time for the scene. Like if I'm voice acting, if I'm doing this or that, if I wanted to comment on something, I wanted to add a loading screen with a positive message, or with like a thought-intriguing question that people could answer in the comment section, and things like that, yeah. What else? I actually like put my hand on my chin. I feel like that's a universal thing that not a lot of people believe that actually happens, but I actually have like just a straight up thinking pose just now. Yes, I was debating on if I should keep it like the disco changing colors. I can turn that off and I can just like put it just normal colors. For this game, I might keep it the rainbow colors. I'm not sure yet. I am waiting for feedback on that. And I also was worried like, okay, is the lights too flashy? Could that potentially like trigger a seizure? But I don't think it's going fast enough, or it's like as vibrant as I think it is to cause that. I could be mistaken, so I will leave a warning before the video starts, just in case, because you know I would rather be too safe than sorry. But yeah, if you got this far into the video, you will notice I did make a few editing mistakes, like the position of the Ultralite rainbow logo. I had noticed it was far, and I mean far, far, far too close to the EV Expo logo, and I was like, I gotta change that. So it looks way different to me. Like it genuinely looks way different to me. And I think that's a way better positioning. But I'm trying to get an editing style that sticks, you know, something that can be more developing into a brand for me, and I think the loading screens and offside commentary, as well as just overall goofiness. I'm a very, very goofy fella. I think that would incorporate a lot of who I am and who I aspire to be. So yes, if any of the loading messages apply to you, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that means you're listening to the video and not watching all the way, which I don't blame you. I do the very same thing on some videos, especially when they're longer. I have loading screens with the logo of the game and not really flashing, but like pulsing messages with like rainbow interlooping text. It's just like a few seconds to like a minute or so, depending on which loading screen it is throughout the video. But you'll know what it is. It'll say loading if you go back and rewatch. If the first time you watched this was only listening, I will try and include loading screens as well as different questions and mini text in videos that aren't long enough for loading screens for people to just answer in the comments or just double check. Hey, did I do that today? Or hey, that's a good reminder, thank you. I want to do something very similarly to how Big Gaming 64 has Buddy Time, which is where he has a moment where he interacts with his viewers, asks them a few questions about their day and mental health, and I think by asking just simple questions like, hey, did you remember to drink water, eat, take care of yourself and your surroundings and your little fur babies if you have any, it can really change a lot about how your day goes. And yes, I know I'm a little YouTuber on the very obscure, small side of the internet. But if I can genuinely change how interaction bait is made on YouTube, by being positive instead of clickbaiting, I would take it 1000%. Because to me, not only is it engaging and wholesome, it's just kind. I like it. So thank you to people like Big Gaming 64 who take time out of their day to really connect with their audiences more than just a number and as people. For this video, I decided to go with Voltorque. I don't know, I just think they're a silly little fella. I just think they're chunky and cute. I think Voltorque and, oh geez, I'm forgetting the snail's name. Irillusk. Voltorque and Irillusk. I believe they both have evolutions, if I'm not mistaken. They just don't look like completed Pokemon, is why I'm assuming they have evolutions. Like, I'm not sure. Maybe they do. Maybe. But, yeah, these fights kind of kicked my bum a little bit. Of course, not nearly as bad as my past attempts for those who have seen this. This game on my channels before. I was, like, miserably failing. Like, my goodness. Mind you, we're not even at episode 2 yet, but, I did way worse than episode 2. Which, episode 1 will be in 2 parts, episode 2 will be in 2 parts. This series, might be one of those that I put a little bit more elbow grease into. Yeah. It's not that I'm particularly dreading it or anything, it's just that, like, I'm still learning to edit in a way that I'm happy with, and that I feel like will get the most reception positively from people. Of course, I can always just change things up in the future, but also, I was watching a video from the channel Hey YouTubers, and they had a clip, I believe it was an interview, with Markiplier about how he started out when he was a smaller YouTuber, how he dedicated 12 hours or so daily, I believe he said for years, and he was saying how not everyone has that much time, but that type of like dedication, that just pure determination, like it's something that you have to strive for to be good at something, to be very like proficient in something, not just YouTube, just anything. You have to put in the work, but also be easy on yourself, because it's a very like subjective thing. Like, it takes time to do anything, really. But I feel like I'm getting closer to an editing style that I think I would be happy with. Genuinely, I feel like there's been improvement over the years. And I've largely been trying to put past decision paralysis and overall just move past the phase of what if this doesn't do well, or what if people don't like this. I would rather keep putting out content, even if it's a mixture of short form and long form, as long as it's not like pure slop, like just straight up degeneracy, things that I wouldn't be happy with having on my channel, then I'm completely fine. Like, if it's something that I can look back on and say, hey, I remember this, or hey, that was a good time, instead of just like pushing out so much content that doesn't have any meaning, then I am happy to push out things that mean something to me at large, even if people don't always like connect with it. If I'm happy with it, if I can look at all my videos on my channel and say, hey, this is good, I like this thumbnail, or hey, I like this video, I think I did good on that, and then be able to see over the years my improvement, because there's always room to grow, right? There's always a room to do better, be better, and learn from your past and build on upon that in the future. And yes, technically this video was a cliffhanger, because you don't know if I ended up beating the Drampa? Oh my god. Drampa. You don't know if I ended up beating the Drampa or not, so you'll have to see in part 2, where you will also be seeing this absolute Giga Chad.